Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another episode of Music and Mental Health. And normally when I do these episodes, I'm outside next to the ocean on the coastal path near where I live. But on this one, because of the subject matter, I wanted to be amongst records and CD box sets and stuff. The subject of this one is being overwhelmed or fear of missing out. And it's inspired by one of my patrons, Pontus, from Sweden, who sent me a message about this. And we have talked about it in the Now Spinning Arms, which is our virtual pub for patrons and YouTube members to meet up at, which we meet about twice a month. But I wanted to do a separate video for all of the who are outside of that, because I think this is an important thing. In my job here, I'm always talking about music. I'm often talking about music I owned for years or music that's very special to me, but inevitably I do lots of reviews, lots of box sets of all sorts of shapes and sizes. And some things I don't cover because I haven't got or I can't afford, and some things I cover that for some people are thinking, I can't afford that. And sometimes I do lots of things all at once. And what this video is about is that the physical music world has changed, in that if you are of my vintage, you might have remembered, I remember buying a Black Sabbath single. I think it was Neon Nights from Heaven and Hell, and it said it was in a picture sleeve, and it said the first 25, could have been 50,000 copies were in picture sleeve. 25,000, whatever it was. Oh, in fact, if I go to the Free Story, came out in 1973, that I think there was limited in the UK to 50,000 copies, and they're all stamped with the number. What I'm trying to put across there is the number 50,000, because now a limited edition could be 1,000 copies worldwide, not the UK, the whole world. So you can see a box set heading your way, and you think, I might get there, I might wait to see if the price drops, and the price doesn't drop, and in fact it sells out within hours. And then it disappears, and then it's on eBay or Discogs for about 10 times the price. And then sometimes it comes back as a second pressing, but most times it's gone. So what happens is, because now we have record companies, so basically all the same record company, everything gets released all at the same time. Whereas in the olden days, record companies would say, what are you releasing that Friday? Because obviously the people will have no money from their wage packet, so we need to time that to come out after you've released that. There's none of that now, so you'll have multi-disc box sets all arriving at the same time, and everything costs more money, and vinyl, all the rest of it. And for those of you who are enthusiastic and you follow this YouTube channel or website and the other ones just like me doing similar things, and you start to think, oh, I'm going to add that to my wish list, I'm going to stick that in my Amazon shopping basket, I might get that, and you start to see just how much you might be spending, and then you miss out on something and you think, oh God, I've missed out on that. Do I go to Discogs or eBay? Do I pay for it? And you can get quite stressed about it, thinking fear of missing out. I really want that. Everyone else is getting it. I'm seeing everyone else talking about it in the Facebook group or whatever, saying they've got it, posting pictures about it, and I haven't got it yet, or I've missed out on it. How much extra I've got to pay? And I've even had people leave the Facebook group because they couldn't cope with the pressure they felt of buying things. There isn't any pressure. I say that music is the healer and the doctor, because I genuinely feel that, because it's helped me and continues to help me through, dark times or bad times and good times or happy times, whatever. But if it becomes like that, where you have a fear of missing out, or, you're becoming literally feeling, I've got to get that, that's not music is the healer and the doctor at all, is it? So what I want to really say is, all this stuff around you is your story, your personally curated art collection for you to enjoy, to play. Look at those box sets, especially the bigger ones. And have you played all the discs? Have you really played all the discs, and how many times? Think back to when you started and the albums you used to play over and over again, so you knew every track intimately. And for all the stuff you're sticking in your wish list or your Amazon basket, whatever else you're doing, take time out to stream it. And I know some of you out there that don't stream stream, it's fine. It's like the radio. It's just like the radio. You can go, etc., waiting for the DJ to eventually get around to playing the track you've tuned in to listen to. You can go and listen to that track now. And listen to it. Do you really like it? I know everyone around you is saying, oh, I've pre-ordered, this box set or that box set. You have a listen to it. And is it something you really like at the moment? It might be something you grow into, perhaps, but do you really like it at the moment? Are you going to play it lots? And if you're not, you don't need to get it, do you? It's fine. Embrace and immerse yourself in other people's enjoyment if someone else has bought it and they really like it. But are you getting it because you really want it, because it's something you're going to play a lot, or is it almost a completist thing? I remember when I was younger, I would buy albums by Thin Lizzy or Genesis or Yes, but I'd buy the albums that I liked. And if someone said to me, oh, the new album's not as good as the last one, I might not buy that one. What I'm trying to say is, remember, some of you, and for younger people, probably just the same, we used to love a band, but we didn't necessarily have everything they'd released. We'd buy the albums we liked, not everything they've ever done. I think this is a newer thing, to where you have to buy everything, even if you know that one album is the one that's classed as not their best. And it might be one that you actually love, but it might be the one that you think, not sure, I probably won't play that. You don't need to have it just to say, I've got it. Because no one's going to come round to do an audit to see if you're a Thin Lizzy fan, they're going to come round and check to see if you've got everything they've ever released. Otherwise, you're not really a fan. That's you. That's your thoughts saying you have to have everything, because you don't. You don't need to have everything. And of course, we now live in a world where not only will some of you have every album an artist released, but you've probably got, in some cases, every album they released twice. Or maybe it's going to start to be remixed soon, or it's coming out in yet another version. Do you need to do that? Do you need to get that? How often do you play the original album? Is it something you play a lot, or is it been literally years since you played it? So do you really need to buy the expanded box set, which is going to cost you X, when you could explore something brand new? Or you might not spend any money at all that month, because you might sit back and look at your record collection and dive into something you haven't played for a long time and really appreciate what you have already. The absolute freedom in letting go of your Amazon wish list and what I might be suggesting is great stuff and you might want to listen to. That's fine. Listen to people like me, but then think, do I need that this month? And if it does sail away into the sunset, it might come back, but do I need that? Phil's saying it's good, but it's not really my kind of thing. There's other things I'd like to listen to. There's other things going on at the moment. And just immerse yourself in an album off your shelf. Just go along it, with your eyes closed perhaps. Pick something out and go, that's my album of the week. And I'm going to go with that. Go through your box set. Take the lid off. And just pick out the CD. And think, oh, that one. And even if you think, oh, that one, play it. Just play something you've already got and fall in love with that album. Immerse yourself in it. You played bass on it. Were they always in the band, or had they done something else before that? I know that might send you down a rabbit hole where you think you go back down, you're adding things to your Amazon wish list. But more likely than not, it'll just send you through the inner roadworks, highways and small lanes, not the motorways, the little country lanes into your collection where it takes you to something you've already got that you haven't played for a long time. So I really want you to enjoy your music collection and share the stories. It could be, share how you feel about it, but don't feel that you have to buy everything that you see coming along. It's so easy to think, oh my God, before this, I never really noticed what was being released. I never even noticed what was going on. And now I'm in all these groups and channels and everything, and there's all this stuff coming out, and I've only got so much money and space. And apparently there's only 1,000 copies of this, and I need to get it now. But do you? Do you need to get it? Is it something that you really like? Or are you just going along with what a lot of people are saying as well? I am very strict on this. You might not think so, but I am. Some of you think, well, Phil didn't release this to review that album or that box set, did he? Why not? And some of you reach out and send me messages saying you haven't covered whatever it is. I didn't get it. I didn't feel it was something I needed to do. I love my music collection and I love buying things and adding to it, but I also absolutely love what's already in it. And because my life is in that. My life is in new stuff, obviously, but my memories, especially from, for all of us, doesn't matter if you're 19, you've still got memories in your music. But obviously, if you're a bit older, you've got memories going back decades. My memories are behind me. My life, this is with me, and I love sharing that with you guys. So, think. You don't have to have everything an artist has made, and you don't have to buy it again, even if you did that first time round. Listen to it. You can go and listen to it, and then think, do I really want this? Am I okay? Just let it go and feel the freedom of that. And then enjoy and appreciate something you already have. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Remember, music really is the healer and the doctor. Take care, all of you. Subscribe. Watch the rest of this series on music and mental health. Become a patron or YouTube member. You can join the Facebook group and WhatsApp group. And all the people in there are like us. They really care about music, what they listen to, and we care for each other. We're bothered. We're kind. It matters. Take care, all of you. Keep spinning those discs, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon.